Morning. What's his name?
This is Ruby.
Hi, Ruby. She's very friendly. Ooh. Alright, good friggin' morning from Bayswater Station, you know what I'm saying? Out here, I'm in the corner of Bayswater, Queensway, soaking in some sun right now. I already know the vibes. I don't have much time this morning, but just soaking some sun. That's what's up. I'm trying to get more confident recording in public, because in Hong Kong I'm very confident, right? I don't know, that might be a misplaced confidence, or it might just be, I just feel confident because I'm around Asian people, and I'm Asian myself, and also like I'm like a foot taller than everyone, whereas here everyone, you know, similar height, and like non-Asian, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, maybe some internal prejudice that I got going on. But anyways, today's leg day, leg one. I'm thinking of doing Smith machine squats as my main movement because I think too much axial loading will be highly fatiguing. The stimulus to fatigue ratio won't be good. And I do plan to be cutting for an extended period of time, so yeah, that's what's up. As I was saying yesterday, man, like, I don't think a lot of people here have seen a little, well, first of all, they don't know what DJI is. But they haven't seen the Pocket 3 itself. So they haven't seen DJI, which is a Chinese brand, of course, you know, which is known for drones, right? First of all, the photography and videography hobby, such a niche hobby. And then on top of that, now we're talking about a smaller Chinese brand whilst I'm in the UK. And then thirdly, this is a new product, so you know, people are not going to be used to seeing something like this. So yeah, that's what's up. That's why I feel like I'm getting a lot of looks, or maybe it's all in my mind. Anyways, I'm sipping this coffee, letting it load in. I have class in like 20 minutes, in like 20-30 minutes. So that's where I'm gonna head off to. Alright, just before I forget, a pain de chocolat, so the bread that I had for breakfast, is roughly, well, I didn't measure in grams, but it's roughly 250 calories. 14 fats, 30 carb, 4 protein. So, well, I don't know how bioavailable that bread protein is, but you know, that's what's up. So we are 260 calories down. I'm trying to eat 2,600 on this cut. I think a more moderate cut, as I said. Also focusing on like getting steps in rather than restricting my diet as a means to achieve the deficit. I think a good medium of, you know, both methods of calorie restriction is good. You know, not trying to jinx anything, but this London weather is pristine right now. Y'all see this? I don't think y'all see this. I think this is the London weather that Americans envision, you know, when they think London, you know, they think Notting Hill and they think like blue skies, you know. Maybe not this cold. It's like 0 degrees today. It's 2 degrees right now. Let's be a bit more conservative. I don't know if y'all see that behind me. It's my university, UCL. You already know the vibes. I just finished my lecture actually, so I'm gonna go get some pho. If you think about it, pho is the most optimal thing you can get, right? First of all, red meat as the protein, which is severely optimal, viciously optimal. And then bone broth, which is just like micronutrient city, you know? So, you know, red meat plus micronutrient city equals freaking optimal gains. Today I won't be cutting. I think, I'll try to be cutting. I'll just eat mindfully. I think that's very possible to cut whilst eating mindfully. So I have a severely bad habit of cutting too hard, you know, and restricting my calories a bit too much, like when I eat intuitively. So yeah, that's my main problem. I end up losing too much weight too fast. So I guess the art, well, for me, ideally in the future, I can cut like Jeffrey Verity Schofield style, in the sense of not having to track any calories and still being able to cut at a very, very still being able to cut at a very moderate rate of like half a pound a week, like maybe 200-300 deficit a day, without tracking calories, because you know I can very much do a 200-300 deficit every day, but like, you know, having to track calories in the long run, it just adds a bit of friction, and you know, friction leads to the deleterious possibility that I'm not adhering to this program in the long run. So yeah, there's that. Damn, I don't think y'all see this, but this is the sun of the century right here. Oh my goodness, bro. I might just have to spend a good like couple minutes just sitting in this. Because if you think about it, right? Like I'm covered up everywhere else. The only skin being exposed to the sun is my skin and then my face. In my face, I'm wearing SPF. So it's only my hands for the most part, right? Like I feel the best when I'm doing like some shit like I feel the best when I'm, you know, it's like hot outside, and you know, I'm soaking in that sun. I'm soaking in the rays through my back, my chest, you know, my legs. You know, basically when the larger surface area of sun is being exposed to my skin. Oh, and I'm soaking in that vitamin D is what I'm saying. Right now, although the sun is getting into my eyes and onto my face and my hands, the surface area is not super high, right? Plus I'm wearing SPF and all of that. So yeah, how can you soak in sun on a maximal amount of skin whilst remaining warm in 0-degree weather? That is the infinite predicament that I'm in. Okay, so from what I see, there's no beef related items, which is a shame. I guess the next goes fish and then poultry, or poultry and then fish, in terms of if we were to rank it. I'd put pork at the bottom, just in terms of the linoleic acid content, and how pork is just, they're just generally not fed the best kind of foods. Yeah, I think I know what I get. I'll just get a chicken teriyaki, and then maybe like a hand roll on the side. Not maybe, I'm gonna get a hand roll on the side. Drones with the cameras on them.
Yeah.
This is the brand, but they made like a little.
But it follows it, look.
Yeah. So I could be like over here, being like, you know, and then like over here, and then.
But does it follow that? Or does it follow you?
So you can click it and whatever.
So you click that on me.
Yeah. Hold on. Okay, I'll click you. Okay. Hey, look at me! I'm cutting some meat. You can kind of lose it a little bit if you.
Sick.
And then the mic is like, you can just get it.
Clip it on wherever.
I mean, it's magnetic as well, so just get it under your shirt, or can you walk around and you're like,
an Instagram.
yeah, I think it's four is about right. Thank you so much. Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah?
right? Yeah. All good.
Nice. Perfect. That's 101 pounds, 41 feet. Using the
101
bag.
pounds. No, I got a bag. It's fine.
Perfect. Lovely. Pay for that microphone.
The microphone itself, or the
whole thing?
oh, as in this thing as well?
Oh, you have that?
Yeah, I was just speaking to your colleague Sam about this camera actually.
Yeah. How much is it?
So this part is for. So meat copped. Dude, everywhere I go, I'm getting freaking asked what camera this is. You know, they're saying, "Oh, what camera is this? Where can I get this?" I'm like, let me plug y'all real quick. Let me plug y'all. I've been asked. I'm not joking. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been asked like 4 times. I said 11 to the dude. I don't know why. I was just exaggerating, but it's the 4th time I've been asked what camera this is. It's actually crazy. So, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I already explained the rationale behind why I think people are intrigued by this camera. So, all right, yeah, that's what. So, meat copped. Dude, everywhere I go, I'm getting freaking asked what camera this is. You know, they're saying, "Oh, what camera is this? Where can I get this?" I'm like, let me plug y'all real quick. Let me plug y'all. I've been asked. I'm not joking. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've been asked like 4 times. I said 11 to the dude. I don't know why. I was just exaggerating, but. It's the 4th time I've been asked what camera this is. It's actually crazy. So, I guess, yeah, I mean, I already explained the rationale behind why I think people are intrigued by this camera. So, yeah, that's what's up. Alright, so, I'm at Waitrose now. What do I need? It's a question. I'm preparing for a cut, so I just need a bunch of potatoes. Not that many avocados because that is an extremely calorie dense food option. And then I need some sourdough bread. So y'all been, I wasn't too big on sourdough bread just because of the lectins. But I'm now under the impression that once you cook off the lectins, you know, it's not too bad. 3 kilos of potatoes. You already know the vibes. I bought the Dutchy Organic Glass Honey. There it is. Honey. You already know. Honey, honey, honey.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Oh. At the fish section. I don't know if I want to get any fish. Not only because they're heavy metals, but also because they're covered in microplastics, and also I'm gonna have to cook them in my non-stick air fryer. And I've already been down that rabbit hole of forever chemicals, Teflon, forever, PTFE. Alright, so I used to get this, which is, well, this is a rump steak, but I would always get the Waitrose branded type of steaks. And it's just single-use plastic, vacuum sealed onto the, directly to the meat. So you can imagine the microplastics seeping into the meat. Whereas this is freshly cut from the butcher. It's in a sealed packaging, paper bag, nothing too damaging for your health. And then, I would be deploying milk, but I keep forgetting that I'm actually like slightly lactose intolerant, so yeah. Okay, the question is, should I be buying these frozen mangoes, which are, well, in plastic packaging, or should I be buying mangoes from freaking market? I don't know. I'll stick to no mangoes for now. I've been fucking with some apples, bro. I've been fucking with some apples. Right, I'm a fudge. Ideally, the most optimal plan to keep the doctor away every day
would be to have 7 apples a week. So this is me right here. This is 3 apples, 5 apples, 6 apples, 7 apples. That's enough apples for the week. You know what I'm saying? Although I'm cutting, I still need some real eggs occasionally because they're so delicious. Butterflies and zebras. Okay, so 6 eggs. 6 eggs will last me 3 days. 3 days, so 2 of these. Why don't they do 12 pack? Is beyond me. I've been waiting for so long. Hi, how you doing? Happy New Year.
You want them back?
Yeah, I think so, please. Thank you so much. Enough to feed the frickin' village. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Oh.
It's an only marginal improvement over conventional egg, and so I really don't see the point of spending the extra money for a cage-free egg over a conventionally produced egg. And this is what brings us to the next classification of eggs, which is...
All right, lads. Let's hit the gym. Dusty, come over. This is my friend, my good friend Dusty. Hello, Dusty. 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 Dusty, have you seen Steve? I hope Steve is alright. Dusty, what are you doing out in the cold, buddy? Alright, in the gym now. My first exercise of the day is sleds, push-pull sleds. So I do that to warm up my kind of quad muscles and just increase that kind of proprioception of my whole body. So using my body as a machine, like one continuous machine, if that makes sense. And then also I do pulling on the sleds, so that's gonna help my knee health and shit. So yeah, that's what's up. And then I do calf raises for ankle dorsiflexion. And then I go into my main movement. It's usually squats, but this week it's Smith machine squats. So it's usually barbell back squats, but this week it's Smith machine back squats. It's gonna be the Smith machine until whenever, until the cut finishes essentially. Because I feel like that stimulus to fatigue ratio is a lot better. So yeah.
Trick is with this, you want to set as low as possible, get as much ROM, and then I like to do just like half of my working weight for like 20 reps. I'm just really feeling that stretch at the bottom. And you want to be pushing from the ball of your feet, not your toes. Every rep, every set, guys. Let's go. Holy fuck. Fuck, I'm weak.
All right, so training session done. The squats are a lot harder, actually. I feel like the Smith squats fatiguing me a lot more than a normal squat would. I only load up 100 and I did 8. Super fatiguing. I feel like if I did 100 freeway, I would have done 8 too, and it would have been just as hard, I feel like. Or maybe I'm just weak, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it and rationalizing it, I think they were as fatiguing as they needed to be. Yeah. And then I did 3 sets total of Smith machine squats. And then I did some CD good mornings. So I just did 10 kilos on the neck for 11 reps, and then for 2 sets. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Slightly strange session. I just got hella fatigued towards the end. I was supposed to do some pendulum sissy squats, but I'm so fatigued right now. It's crazy. So I'm just going to go home, eat a big meal, and then tomorrow the cut starts. Yeah, that's what's up. I'd rate the session not bad. It's just my expectations were not met. They just went to a different direction. I don't know if that's bad or good, but that's what happened. So yeah, that's what's up. Alright, so it's crazy. As I was coming back from the gym, I was walking, I was outside my gate, and then this dude is walking towards me, and I assume there's a dude behind me or something, right? And so I walk past, this dude walks past me, and I walk past him, right? I don't think anything of it. And then maybe 5 or 10 seconds later, I hear scrummaging, huh, yo. And then the dude that walked past me, he was wearing a green puffer. He walked past me. I see him run this way at full speed, and there's a dude behind me in a black ski mask chasing after him. So I assume like the dude in the black ski mask was trying to rob the dude in the green puffer that walked past me on the left, and he ran past me, going that way. Luckily, I'm next to my gate, so I just go to my gate, and then I lock the gate, and I look through the gate. And the dude in the black ski mask is still running that way, and then he just gives up, gets on his bike, and then leaves. But I was thinking, like, dude, the dude in the black ski mask could have been aiming for me, right? Because he was behind me at the time, right? But then the dude in the green that walked past me was the target instead, I guess. Something like that. But damn, that's crazy. Anyways. It's time to eat some steak, buddy. You know the vibes. You shouldn't be using sea salt. You should be using Himalayan pink salt or, Redmond real salt. And, pink Himalayan is good. Don't get me wrong, right? It doesn't have microplastics either, right? But the reason why I trust Redmond Real is because it's from one place, right? Pink Himalayan, there's different brands, and there's different reputations with those brands, right? Whereas Redmond Real is just from one salt mine in Utah. Well, they sold it to me, so I'm just explaining my rationale as to why I bought it. Yeah, so I'm gonna be cooking with a bit of ghee. My extractor doesn't work for some reason. Just so you guys know, the cut begins tomorrow. So I'm not going to be tracking any of the calories today. I did do a lot of steps. I'll be in a light surplus. I know that. The reason why the cut starts tomorrow is because today would just be so inconvenient. I have a lot of things to do, so I ate a lunch out for convenience. Then, whatever. No problem. Yeah, it's a good day. Shit. Well, that's a dirty spoon. Access to the internet is so insane. Like, because of the internet, you could be an expert on the most strangest things known to mankind and the most niche things ever, right? In search of, searching it for a nice pan, I came across a whole different terminologies and little things that I didn't know that you needed to consider when buying a pan. Or for an air fryer, for example. Or buying laundry detergent. You would think, oh, laundry detergent, you just buy this, right? But, if you don't want the toxic one, you want that one that's good for your health. And it's ethically sourced, you gotta look at this. It's a lot of things, But I'm very thankful that I have the internet to tell me all this stuff. Otherwise, my health would be in deleterious state. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I hope the dude that was about to get robbed is okay. Or maybe the dude that was gonna get robbed in the green puffer, he was part of it, and they were trying to rob me. Who knows? But they saw this absolute hunk of a man, he didn't shoot, and they were like, holy crap, this guy's too beastly, can't rob him. Who knows? Well, thankful to be alive, regardless. It's a blessed day to be alive. You just gotta keep smiling, to be honest. Regardless of what happens. Always blessed to be alive. You know what I'm freaking saying? I'm gonna piece of sourdough bread. I'm gonna toast it on the ghee. A little technique for y'all. Toast your sourdough in the freaking pan. Also because I don't have a toaster. But this is also a good way to let the juices soak and get a nice toast going, you know what I'm saying? So I've been doing a lot of research on eggs. I watched this one 16-minute deep dive video by Nutrition Library that he posted today, actually. So free range is they have a set amount of square footage to roam. I think it's like a 2.5 meter square footage, square meter area or something like that. Very small, right? On average, right? The chickens could conglomerate. The chickens have on average that much space, right? They could be. They're not actually looking at how much, like they're not giving a chicken like a little box to hover in. It's like on average, you know, they have that much space. But they still can be confined in like a warehouse. So they could be in a warehouse and that could be considered free range. Pasture raised is what you want. So pasture raised, they have a big pasture to roam on, and that they're okay. So still adding on to the free range part, they can be free range and grain fed, right? Free range just refers to the space, right? So ideally you want organic first of all, but not free range. Okay, you want organic pasture raised. Pasture raised means they have, you know, a big pasture to graze on, right? And in a pasture they have different diversities of food. They have bugs, they have grains as well that they want to eat, and grass, and you know, all the other types of food, right? This gives them a very diverse nutrient profile, a nice high quality nutrient profile. So organic and pasture raised. When it says organic, they're only referring to the type of feed that's being fed to the animal. So yes, of course you want organic feed. So organic and pasture raised. Just remember that. That's the two things you want when it comes to buying eggs. Organic pasture raised eggs. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and toasty, you know what I'm saying? Let's have a taste of this bread. This one looks ready. I'm a big fan of eating food while it's being cooked to the point where when the food is done and ready, there's going to be no food left. Okay.
Talking about the workhorse of the kitchen, stainless glass, and it will last for a lifetime, but only if you treat it right. Cue the music.
Okay, meal saver down. Cup begins tomorrow. I'm gonna shower, take my sops, do some work, stretch out, and then sleep. Yeah, that pretty much sums up the day. So, see you guys in the next one, I guess.